Hard work day today, coming off the scrimmage, a lot of good things. 105 plays was the total count, which was great. That was not including penalty plays or kicking plays. A ton of work for a lot of players that we needed to see depth-wise. A few players emerged. Dallin Levitt in the secondary did a really nice job. I liked him. Trevor Bateman in the secondary had a nice day. I already mentioned Zach Stout right after the scrimmage. I would say Austin Heater and Tanner Baldery. So from a defensive perspective, those guys. Offensively, Kurt Henderson did a nice job. Taryn Hauk really stepped up, as well as Michael Davis starting to emerge not only Saturday but today, and so I like that. And then we had, I thought, enough snaps for Taysom and enough volume to get a great assessment of kind of how that's coming along with a lot of experienced O-linemen, which still a few protections things to clean up and some procedure things. But I was pretty pleased overall. I would like to have seen more dynamic plays, meaning bigger chunks, but we were consistent in. And overall, 34 points collectively with a couple blue zone scores after turnovers on 105 plays. So solid, but I think can still be improved.
Coach, can you talk about the tight end position and kind of address the changes there, and specifically Devin Mahina and how he fits in?
Yeah, so there's different types of tight ends. Devin Mahina is the true and more conventional tight end type, where I think if you would consider size and blocking and then routes that a traditional tight end would run, that's Devin. If now you consider Taryn, that's more of a receiving tight end, the Harleen Pitta type. And so he plays that role, as does Brett Thompson. And then there's an H position, which is more of a receiver type, and all those collectively are coached by Coach and I, and so they're all Y's / you could call it small case, big case, Y squared, however you want to do it, but they're basically three different positions.
Has there been more emphasis to utilize maybe the three-point stance, tight end?
Not necessarily, but we're trying to utilize what Devin does best, and he's good from that spot, and so the other guys you won't see much in that position, but Devin you'll see quite a bit there.
About Taryn, you mentioned that he impressed you. Just the development that he's going through.
Well, on a bigger stage with more attention and more on the line to have a chance to perform. Taryn's had those opportunities before and hadn't quite been prepared enough or ready enough to emerge this time. With the opportunity, he made the most of it.
So are you seeing Devin Mahina really emerge this spring?
He's done a nice job. Yeah, we really like what Devin has done.
Coach, I watched you guys condition today, and it seemed like you really tested the will over skill. Will you explain that whole aspect of your spring motto and what you're looking to accomplish with your guys on that aspect?
Not a spring model. Just since I've been here, I haven't ever made it public. It's just something I talk to my team about quite frequently. I think what you can control is how hard you try, and so I like seeing guys try hard. Isn't a surprise to anybody, and so they've heard it at least 1,000 times this spring, maybe 1,000,000 since I've been the coach here, but I just haven't put it on a billboard.
How much did that Washington game shape what you wanted to accomplish in spring?
Oh, quite a bit. I like winning bowl games, quite frankly. It makes the off-season a lot more fun, and we've kind of become accustomed to doing that. And so it not only left a bad taste in my mouth, but I don't like seeing our seniors go out that way, and I don't like the feeling in the off-season having lost the last game. So I think the urgency that it added was very helpful, but it also exposed a few things, I think, personnel-wise and depth-wise and certainly special teams-wise, a number of players you have left playing at this tempo at the end of a year.
Any word on Michael Yeck's knee after Saturday?
No. None that I could comment on. Check with Brett.
Can you elaborate on what you just said and how you might try to fix that problem?
Oh, yeah, depth. Our freshmen will probably play up to 22 plays a game, true freshmen coming in. And so we need more bodies, more players, and more people to contribute.